Free kick for Marcic, 15 minutes in, curls it, it's in, the goal! Milan Marcic with a goal. We know he's got a free kick on him. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 11 of the FM19 Brexit Manager, where Brexit means Brexit. And since the cup final and the draw against JJK, we've been on a decent run. I mean, we beat Isles 1-0, Karjalainen with a penalty. We beat ROPS 1-0, Salvalainen grabbing a goal 10 minutes into the game. We drew against FC Inter, Karjalainen grabbing a penalty there. We lost to Lahti 1-0, but since then we've won 4 games and drawn against Maraham, which was a 0-0, but I'm not going to go through each of the individual games. You can see the scores there. So looking at the league table, we are in joint top position with Maraham on 37 points, SJK only a point behind on 36, and HJK only a point behind them on 35. So really, the top 4 places are still within about 2 to 3 points of each other. So nothing is sealed as of yet as far as the league goes. But, my friends, we are concentrating on the Champions League today. The first qualifying round, but it's still Champions League football we have brought to KuPS in Finland. So we will be going up against Shikinja from I don't know where. Where are they from? Macedonia. They're from Macedonia. They look at the key player. I'd say we're better than them. I'm not too sure. Would he get into our team? Yeah, he could get into our team. But we should be okay. They've only got like 5 real players. I think we should be okay against Shikinja. So we're going to be showing off both the first leg and the second leg today. Although before we go into the game, I have some bad news. We'll look at the tactics for the game first of all. We've got Elmach in goal. We've got Tovamaki, Halm, Koulibaly, Murillo, Maricic and Hiradeki in the middle. Agyapong, Peninen, Karjalainen and Kaka, who since coming back from the World Cup hasn't scored a goal. Little bit concerned, if you ask me. So our best player has been Karjalainen, but he's moving on at the end of his contract. He wasn't happy because he wanted to go to a higher league position, and he's joining Adana DS at the end of his contract. So at the end of the season, we will be losing Karjalainen on a free transfer. We'll have a look at Adana Demirspor. They're in the Turkish Super League. So, okay, they're a little bit better than us. Their key player, he's alright, I guess. So he is stepping up a league, so we got to try and get the most out of Karjalainen before he moves on. So we are at home for the first leg, so it is 2 legs, home and away, as per normal Champions League rules. So I'm hoping we can get off and get a really good win in the home leg, so we don't have to worry about in the second leg. I'm going to say, let's give the fans a performance. It doesn't work, we know that by now. But the team are motivated, so let's get our first ever Champions League game of the save underway. Free kick for Marcic, 15 minutes in, curls it, it's in, the goal! Milan Marcic with a goal. We know he's got a free kick on him, and he has scored 15 minutes into our Champions League debut. It's a lovely free kick. Unstoppable in the top corner, and we are 1-0 up at home in the Champions League first qualifying round. Can we make it 2? Peninen whips in for Marcic. We can make it 2, and it's the left back Luis Murillo grabbing the goal, and we are in control of this Champions League tie. We just got to make sure we don't concede any away goals, because if we do, it could provide tricky some. But Murillo does grab a header, and we are 2-0 up. 40 minutes in, nearly at half-time, long ball over to Hiradeki. Almost in the goal. Corner from Agyapong though. Whips it in. Koulibaly with a header. It's a slide. It's the post. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. But we are coming up to half-time. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going, to be honest with you. We're doing pretty well out there. We're 2-0 up. We just don't need to concede. Because if we concede a goal, then they have an away goal and it makes it quite awkward when we have to go out to Macedonia. But we are 2-0 up. I'm going to praise the team. I'm going to say I'm very happy. Keep it up. And let's try and get some more goals on the scoreboard to just confirm our place in the next qualifying round. 53 minutes in, I've just shouted to get creative, and Agyapong heads one over the bar. 65 minutes in, I'm going to make some subs. I'm going to keep Kaka on because I want him to grab a goal. He hasn't scored a goal since he's come back from the Under-20 World Cup. But we'll bring Haradecki off. We'll bring on Message for him, because Message is unhappy at the moment because we're not playing him. So we'll bring him on, try and get him, a bit more favour with us. Anybody else? No? Going to keep things nice and simple. I just want to try and grab some more goals. 69 minutes in, though, it's a free kick from Shajinja. Oh, that almost went in, but it's offside. 77 minutes in, I just want to find that third goal. That'll put some breathing room between us and Shajinja. Agyapong on the ball, crosses it in. Nobody there. Penalty? It's a penalty. I want Kaka to take it. I know he's only got 7 in penalty taking, but come on, Kaka, you can do this. You can do this, Kaka. Grab yourself a goal. I've specifically chosen you to... Why is Karjalainen taking it? I wanted Kaka to take it. You all see me choose Kaka take it. Well, we're 3-0 up. Well, I guess that's the main thing. Karjalainen grabbing the goal. I wanted Kaka to take it. But we're 3-0 up, so we shouldn't moan too much, really. We've done a very good home tie. We haven't conceded yet. 92 minutes in, Pennon whips in for Murillo. Koulibaly finds Agyapong, loses the ball, wins it back. Agyapong with a shot. Unlucky. We've had 29 shots in this game. 3 clear-cut chances. 3 goals. We've had all the possession. I think we're going to be alright going into the next round. What a performance. 3-0 at home against Shakidja. I've said about 3 different ways. I'm going to give a passionate, well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Shame Kaka didn't get on the score sheet, but can't get them all, really. So we do take the advantage going into the second leg, and we will show that second leg right now. We've arrived at the away leg for the Shakidja game, and we're pretty much going for a very similar lineup. We've got Gabriel coming in for Pennon as a holding midfielder rather than attacking mid, but everybody else is pretty much the same, and we are 3-0 up. So as long as something drastically doesn't go wrong, I think we should go through to the next round. So you've only missed one game against HJK, Patrick Starr grabbing the only goals. We are still joint top of the league with Maraham. But let's get the away leg underway. I'm going to give a calm. The first leg means nothing. It's a brand new match. Oh, a team talk worked. I've done a team talk and it's worked. Okay. Who's stressed? Marino's looking a bit stressed. If I tell him I have faith in him, he's happy. Successful team talk. So we're 3-0 up, out in Macedonia. Can we finish the job? 22 minutes in. Gabriel finds Haradecki. We're keeping the ball. We've had 75% possession. So I might move it out of cautious into control, maybe. Or positive it is now. But Koulibaly, long ball over the top to Kaka. On the half volley, and Kaka has scored his first goal since coming back from the World Cup. And it's a hell of a goal as well. That's a pretty decent goal. So we pass the ball along for a bit. Gabriel finds Koulibaly. He takes a touch. Sees the gap. Kaka runs into space. On the half volley. That's a pretty nice goal. And we're 4-0 up. We've got an away goal. Oh, Murmur's offside. He's onside. The left back's playing him on. And Kaka with a lovely finish. And it does look like we are reaching the second qualifying round. 35 minutes in, Murillo with a throw-in. Haradecki to Karjalainen. The man leaving at the end of the season. He's been our best player since arriving, I would say. But Shakinja win the ball back over the top. But Toivomaki does deal with it. What's he going to do from right back? He's looking for the run from someone. And he ends up going to Harman right in front of him. Keeping it, taking his time. No need to rush. Long ball over the top. Kaka's going to get on the end of it. He does. Beats his man. Finds Agyapong. Slides. Oh, he's unlucky. Kaka did well to win the ball there. But it is going to be a corner. And Agyapong, is he going to whip it in? He does whip it in. But not very far. And it is cleared away. Coming up to half-time, still 1-0. We are still in control. Shakinja have to score 5 goals if they're going to qualify from this round, and I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to say I'm very pleased with the way things are going. And we're going to start the second half, hopefully as well as we did in the first. 67 minutes in, there's a lot of booking, so I'm a bit conscious of the next round. I don't want anybody to be sent off. So who am I going to bring off? I'm going to bring off Agyapong for Salvalainen. I'm going to bring off Murillo for Nissinen. And apart from that, we're going to keep it as it is. I just see the game out. Coming up to full time, not many highlights to speak of in the second leg, but that's fine. We've did our business in the first leg at home, and there is the full-time whistle. 4-0 over Skejinja. I've said that name about 6 different ways, but we have qualified for the second qualifying round of the Champions League. I think there's 4 qualifying rounds, so I'll be interested to see who we get next. I think there's 4 qualifying rounds. I'm not too sure. But first leg triumph gets past Skejinja. We qualify past the qualifying round, and we get Olympiakos. Oh dear. They're a good team. If I look at their key players, he's a very good player. Oh, he's worth 7.5 mil. He's on 22.5 grand a week. That's more than my whole budget. I'm not liking this, my friends. Kaka ends his goal drought, which is good news. So yeah, I'll just show the league table after the one game we played, obviously in all the games as well. So we do drop down to 3rd, but we do have a game in hand over SJK, as does Maraham. So HJK's dropped off after we beat them. I'll show you that game anyway, just to show you the results. So there's the 1-0, Patrick Starr grabbing the goal there. So I think for next time, we'll come back for Olympiakos, I think. So we're in the second qualifying round. How many rounds are there? So I think we're the champions. So yeah, there's so we got 2 rounds to go. And we're coming up against Olympiakos. Look at the teams we could have had. We could beat some of those teams. But I think we got one of the hardest teams in Olympiakos. So I think we're going to have to pull out all the stops if we're going to get into the Champions League. If we lose, I think we drop down to Europa League, which will be fine. I'd be happy with Europa League football if we get to the group stages. Because there's big money. If we get to the Champions League, we're going to be millions are going to be thrown at us. But if we can get to the Europa League, that's still a decent amount of money. So we are going to come back for the Olympiakos games. So you're only going to miss out on our OPS. And we're straight back for the first and second legs against Olympiakos. And our Champions League dream continues. Leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload the Brexit Manager every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And I will see you next time to invite Olympiakos to the Cup Stadium before we go out to Greece and hopefully qualify for the next round. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching.